Welcome to another episode of podcast. I am your host, Mo. I am sitting here with the king of Cheeba. The reason why most people go and attend Cheeba, in my point of view. I don't want to upset anybody. I'm just saying my point of view. Anyways, introduce yourself to the people who don't know you. If you don't know him, why not? Why you? But yeah, introduce yourself.
Thank you so much. Kamalam Linda Siboto from Cheeba Cannabis Academy, one of the co-founders and directors, strategic business development.
Understand, and you doing this year you guys are part of the organizers, right, for the Cannabis Expo, or what are you?
Well,
Partners or
yeah, I mean,
partners?
so basically, we had a 2-day summit which ended today.
Yeah.
Essentially, the Cannabis Expo really exposes, consumers to the industry, to the products, services, etc. So we're more focused around the actual commercial aspect. So a lot of the talks were about legislation, value chain development, industrial hemp, medical cannabis, etc. Because we believe that people need to understand where's the money and how do we get that money, and bring a whole new sort of like understanding of where and how to approach that. And I guess also with the training and the education is always part of that, but we feel like we have to go a step further because that really assists everybody else how to put everything together. Because as you know, this industry is still very much unknown in terms of understanding where's the profitability, where's the opportunity, and especially for Abantu Bamnyama, where am I not going to get attacked by Ama police? Because there's some big gangsters out there, and they're not gangsters that you think of. They wear uniforms, and they're paid by the government. But I'll leave it there. I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah, we've said too much.
Yeah.
Now, I've been getting a lot of slack from a lot of people.
Yeah.
Coming through to me and saying, we watched your channel.
Yeah.
And we then got to find out about Cheeba on your channel.
Yeah.
We went and then got what you call this thing?
Like enrolled.
They enrolled
Cannabis,
Cheeba for like 3 months or a month.
Yeah, 12-week course.
It depends.
Thank you for the money. Yeah.
And then they did not get anything from it. And I was like, what do you mean? Because I've never attended.
That's right.
Yeah. So I cannot be in a position, yes, but it's good or it's bad.
Yeah.
So please just explain to the viewers that are complaining to me about your organization. Just set the record straight.
Yeah.
Or are they right?
Yeah. Okay.
Are they wrong?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So people get to understand exactly before they go and enroll. What is it that you guys are actually giving to these individuals?
Okay.
Feel me?
Oh, I like that. So I would know the context of these people. So I don't know if I hopefully won't or hopefully I will address whatever issues they might have had. But essentially, in any industry, especially this infinite one that hasn't even started yet, is that you need to have a basic understanding of what is out there and what are the opportunities, right? So just like any other institute of education or training, you as the individual have to be the one that wants to decide what is it based on the knowledge that you have obtained, what you're going to do about it. Just as a side note, actually no, let me continue because you asked a specific question and I'll add to that. So we teach everybody that goes to our 12-week program the full value chain of the industry.
Okay.
You'll learn how to grow cannabis, indoors, outdoors. You'll learn about the medical aspects of it and the impact on your bodies, because we have medical practitioners who come in and basically teach you about what they use as a protocol for their patients and also their medicines around the healing side of things. Then there's the business, right? Understanding not just the business of cannabis, but business in general. Balance sheets, income statement, how do things work, in order for you to realize an income, marketing, logistics, transportation, websites, blah, blah, blah. So that's also part of that. And then the final thing that we also teach our students is also understanding sort of like holistic healing, wellness, and also knowing about hemp, and then also knowing about sustainability, also knowing about AI and the development of AI and how does it have an impact on your life. And then once they finish that, they then decide, okay, I would like to do an internship now, which we also offer depending on their depending on how they were engaged. They come to all the lectures, because you have to have at least a 90% attendance. You don't just, also your attitude and general aspect. Also wellness, right? We also do breath work, mindfulness, all of those aspects and connectivity with each other that you don't learn at other schools, right? Once that's done, then it's up to you. And I can't underestimate the importance of also we open up our entire network that I and my partners have built for the last 6 years of us doing this industry. Because like it's very difficult to get into something that you don't know anything about, but we'll introduce you to everything from the value chain up. So literally, you come in, you learn about the lighting. You go to a lighting factory, and then you get to speak to Alan from Indo Sun. Might get a discount coupon to have your first light, or your tent, or your grow tunnel, or your nutrients, your salts, etc. So that's the first starting point if you want to become in that space. Oh, medical, Sharon Price, Marishan and Johan. We've got people who work in the medical aspect of it. We have IKS, Indigenous Knowledge System Specialists, Abasongom, Abanyanga, that also come in. What do you want to do? And I think the thing that I'm trying to emphasize is that I think a lot of our youth, not me, I'm not youth, but have a level of entitlement where they think that I've done this, therefore this must happen, right? When actually you need to be the proponent and driver of your destiny and not the other way around. So if you want to walk towards something, you have to walk towards it. You can't just, and it happens. I went to Cheeba, now I must get everything. It doesn't work like that. You actually have to work. And the reason why I'm adding this is because recently, just to add to what's been happening to us, we're part of the Jobs Boost program, which is part of the presidency's initiative to uplift communities and youth who are unemployed into job placements so they can make an income for themselves. So we proposed a proposal which was looking at bud tenders. As we know, there's like 1 million clubs, I don't know the number, and then a lot of
Too
these
many.
right? and she tried to say too many because no one knows what's what.
Yeah.
So the fact that there's so many clubs popping up creates an opportunity for someone to be employed as a bartender. Oh, was that me? Sorry, I'm just not being rude. It's just that my children are getting picked up, and I need to make
Father
sure.
first.
Yeah.
Before interview. But yeah.
That's okay. But priorities. I'm a father, not a child. So so what was I? Oh, Jobs Boost initiative.
Yeah.
So now in this initiative, the government pays for the training.
Okay.
They come and so we said to them, look, we need bartenders. A lot of these bartenders that work at these clubs may know the dankness of dank weed, but they don't actually understand how does weed actually work or how does cannabis work with my body, right? What's upselling, what's stock taking, what's all these things that you have to know to run a front end of a business. Because the owner of the business wants to increase profitability as much as he wants to help people, but also he wants to make sure that he's going to make money. And also the people in the front desk are the people that have to ensure that these customers or members come back to his establishment. And the only way you can do that is if you understand your product, you understand business, you understand upselling, customer relations, just general understanding of how a business runs. So we place students in that process. Some students get placed because they're for 4 weeks. Yeah, for 4 weeks it's a separate program. So for 4 weeks we teach them all of that stuff around the bud tending side of things, and you can apply if you want. Okay, like there's an application I think currently available, and it's all stipend and everyone. So quick one.
Apologies,
people. This is the person checking on my people. Yes, ma. Okay, excellent. So I got my neighbor who's going to call me in the next 2 minutes just to let me know that if they're not outside, I bang. Thank you so much, this one. Sure. Bye. Responsible adult. I hope I am.
Understand.
Yeah.
First come first.
Yeah. So essentially, yeah. So what we found, some students got placed, others got placed, but then a lot of them had attitudes like, I don't mop floors. I this is not what I was hired for. I was going to be a bartender. And then you realize this is across the plane, not cheaper students, but people in general who are of this
They're not willing to start from the bottom.
Right. They want
get and understand.
Right.
You understand.
And that's a huge cry from all these cannabis club owners that when they hire these youth, they're very ill on the phone. They're very. I mean, I've had a few experiences where I've phoned someone and the guy's like, "Hi, bro. Listen, bro. I'm like, listen, bro. I'm not your bra. I'm not your bro. I'm a business person trying to make an exchange and a transaction with your boss, who I'm going to call now. You know what I mean? Yeah. I became that uncle. Yeah, but. Yeah. So I think what's the biggest challenge for us is, number one, our youth have entitlement, right? You guys have entitlement. I don't want to. I'm sugar coated. I've got children of my own. They're cool, because they're better. No, I don't. I hit them with education.
Yeah. And knowledge.
And knowledge, right? And also knowing thyself. ultimately, end of the day, what do you want to do with your life? You want to be employed in your life, then that's going to be the attitude you're going to have. But you want to be someone and be something in this world, then work towards that. Don't wait for it to come to you, and it's not going to come to you. And I think that's the challenge with a lot of the youth. They're expecting things. I'm not saying this could be the issue, because I would love to know what they want and maybe perhaps help them through that process. But essentially, you can't be entitled in this world because there's so much scarcity in the mindset of people, and also there's a financial crisis, if you haven't noticed, like literally across the board, you know. So less businesses are making money, less businesses are able to employ people, and if you happen having to have that opportunity to be employed for a short term because you're there to download and learn. Yeah, I mean, I've been an entrepreneur for over 20 plus years of my life, which is half of my life. I'm very old, you know. But most of the time, what I did was I went there to plug in, download, and I leave. And because I knew I had a bigger mission in my life.
I get you.
I hope that answers the question.
I think it does. I think it does. In a nutshell, what you're basically saying is that summary, right? You are providing as much knowledge as you can for these individuals, right?
Yeah.
So that they can then select the industry that they want to place themselves in. So the 3 months course is just so that you can figure out where you want to go.
Right.
And then after they figure out where they want to go, what happens?
So once they figure out where they want to go, it's then the internship program, right? So they say, Ntate Linda, please put me in a lab. I find a lab. I put them in a lab. We've got a mushroom lab as a partner. We've got an extraction lab as another partner. We have quite a few facilities, medical ones, that are partners as well. And we put our students there. They're very happy to take them. We also have guys who work in media. We've across, and if I don't have them, I'll go and find them because I'm Cheeba, you know. So yeah, I know, hook you up. But please do not ungandanisa ngesXhosa or ngesizulu, you know, like don't unphoxa, guys, because I'm putting my name there also to make sure that, you know, I'm picking you up, and I'm all about interconnecting people, but also they mustn't mush out the bridge that we've also built for you as well.
100%. So I hope that clarifies things. So stop coming at me.
Yeah, stop coming at her. She's the media. That's what.
Because you know, a lot of people say that I advocate for you guys too much.
Yeah.
Particularly when. But I hope you've clarified that. So now tell us what's Cheeba doing? Well, besides everything that you've explained, what's new?
Yeah.
What should people look out for?
Yeah.
We've got a surprise for you, so stay tuned till the end. But yeah, what are you guys doing?
So the last, was it 4 years ago we spoke? Or what was it?
Yes, my friend. I haven't been for
a
while. I think it's 3 years ago.
Yeah. So since then we've got a consultancy.
Okay.
And that consultancy, we basically heard a lot of people who would come to us and say, "Yo, I need a
that you did break down.
We have
in the last interview we broke that down.
Perfect. Okay, so that's established.
It's still there?
Yeah,
Okay.
And then now we're very big on the training side of things.
Okay.
I've got guys coming from Uganda, from Zambia, from Malawi, from Rwanda, etc., coming at me saying, "Yo, we want this." And the sad reality is, I'm ready to take their money and also assist them to build up the industry, because unfortunately, the support that we are sort of hoping for up in Mzansi, sort of not getting. Gauteng,
that is true.
Yeah, shout out to
100%
Gauteng Agricultural Department. We love you. ERCDA, Eastern Cape Rural Development Agency, we love you. But everyone else, I need because.
What about presidency? You just mentioned that you're part of the presidency something.
Jobs boost, we got you.
Yeah, how? Come on now.
Everyone else, come on.
Yeah,
pick up the phone.
We
check
know
the email.
our government is lacking, but you know there are those departments that are actually good.
And I think that's it's also innovative. Just to add to that, thank you for that. And then also reminding me, thank you very much, entitlement. And then also there's another organization which you really should. I think the CEO is here, and if I have never organized. So there's it's a technology Innovation Agency, TIA.
Okay.
They've got a department known as the IKS department, the Indigenous Knowledge Systems department. They've got Nyangas, they've got healers, etc. And they're helping them patent their formulae for the medicines that they're making.
You lie.
100%.
That is awesome.
They've got people who are curing people of HIV, all the stuff using traditional knowledge.
I'm glad to hear that.
And it's an initiative by the DTI.
What?
But it's a little body, so they're always sending out applications to support your businesses. We have a relationship with them because we're helping do training for some of their initiatives. And it's high THC, not just the CBD.
So why wouldn't I must go there?
You must go there.
Why
Everyone. Why you must go there? So if you want to get your product to an international market, you want to get labeling, you want to get...
you're talking about the factory now?
anything.
Oh,
anything,
anything.
anything around cannabis.
Oh.
Anything around cannabis, they will assist you,
Okay.
and they'll use whatever
plug.
metrics.
Say it
guys,
again. Say it again.
Guys, TIA.
TIA. Don't sleep on TIA.
Our government has these initiatives available for us, and the biggest challenge is that they don't talk about them.
That's the.
There's so much.
Don't even get me.
I got a
upset.
phone call from one of my friends, Hillary, if you're listening, and she basically, I sent her an application for the CSIR to do some sort of incubation program. She called me yesterday and she's like, "Yo, Rutinda, thanks for the plug. I got in. Now they're going to incubate my high THC business to help me produce product, formula, labeling, all the expensive things that you have to go through to set up a product."
Government is willing to do
to
it.
support you guys.
We just don't know where they are. But now you've got
CSIR, TIA, DTI. Look out for those things. Applications are always coming out. Biggest challenge is that not enough people apply, and also lend to you apply for. Come on, it's sometimes not very. Come to Cheeba, you'll lend, then you'll know what to apply for.
Yeah, at a fee. Okay.
Or maybe for free. Plug.
On that note, let's tell them. We're running. What are we running?
We're running a competition.
A competition, okay.
A very easy one. The competition is for me to give away 3 of our courses of your choice. Online, not online, but our courses, not the expensive one that you're seeing there. Not expensive.
Yeah, but it's still also valuable.
Yeah. And there's some accredited courses also in there. Oh, sorry, I didn't tell you the big thing, the big announcement. For the last 5 years, we've been aiming to get an accredited course through and approved through the Center of Higher Education. Last time I spoke about to you, we got it, guys.
What?
As from this year, Cheeba Cannabis Academy
is accredited
with the first cannabis course in Africa and maybe the Wales, because I don't know what's happening there. But Africa, we're the first. So you can apply for that course. NASFAS will give you money. The bank will give you money because it's an accredited course. SAQA registered with a number. So that one is going to probably start in the next 2 months. We're just waiting for a few things. So look out for that. And you can get funding for that. And I'm going to work my hardest to try and see if we can get some subsidies for subsidized.
They understand.
Ending the data of the English. And also, I live here in Joburg, by the way. I've been here 4 years now.
Oh, wow.
Because I don't think I was living here last time.
No, we were.
Oh, at the campus?
You had just moved.
Oh, okay.
You had just moved to Cape Town, from Cape Town to Joburg.
All right, okay.
Okay, but then let's go back to the...
the course,
the course.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so that will start soon. So watch out, and also but
we'll keep you posted on that.
Yeah, she will do that.
Yeah.
And also the other thing is we people do complain that they don't have the fees to pay for our studies, because that's another thing that keeps on coming up. So guys, to run a pioneering industry with no real support besides our own private equity and money is very difficult. So to keep that space, you've seen that space, no? It's running. To run any business, you need money, no? But we have many sponsors and partners, international ones that have. I think we've got over 6 actual bursaries, or what you call them, scholarships that we offer. We've got the Daka couple, Gize, we've got Bovida, I think, and a few others. So just holler at us, and then I'll hook you up, man. Just let me know. She knows.
Yeah. So now you don't have to have an excuse and say you don't have capital.
Yeah,
to go, because now he's giving you the plug.
You just need a vision, man.
And on top of that, if you want to go to Cheeba, we are running a competition.
Oh wow! I totally forgot about that.
I think we should make it 5.
Who? People are gonna tubula me.
5.
You.
5, my friend.
Okay.
Let's push it to 5.
Okay then, Jonga. If we do that, let's make it per month then. Can we do that?
Yes.
So every month
for
the next 5 months, we're giving away 1 course of our online courses, not our national high certificate, but and also not our extraction course. I get the T's and C's gotta apply. So, we've got courses for you. So let us know.
Yeah. So 5.
Yeah.
So the first
5. Yeah.
So you gotta subscribe to the channel. You gotta
They call this the mechanic.
Yeah. you gotta hashtag Cheeba. You see this episode, you gotta hashtag Cheeba. You gotta write me an email motivating why it is you deserve to be the one chosen. And then we will announce the winner every month.
Perfect.
You understand?
That's fine.
So you can email us at mo at Hopolang, which is Gopoli. No, I can't even spell anymore.
Hopalang.
Gopala. Hopo.
Look at them. Look at the.
You know what?
Look at the producer looking at you. We'll put it here. We'll put it, Jonga. Just,
It's
Jonga,
his
just,
name.
just
It's
put
his
it.
name.
Just put it here.
I can't spell my last name.
Mama's tired.
Thank you.
She's been working for 2 hours.
Oh my goodness, for 2 hours.
I mean 2 days. Non-stop. And she gave birth to Hopalang. To Hopalang.
Hopalang. So it's G. Okay, let's try that again.
And he's such a beautiful boy.
Let's try that again. You can email me your motivation letter as to why you should be the chosen one to mo@gopolang.co.za. So that's mo@gopolang.co.za. And then I'm not even gonna give my number. Just send me an email
I'll
and
give you
then
her number.
we will then select, and then we will do every month for June.
You just tell me.
Okay, we start in June, July, August, September, October. We end in October. So
And also follow us, man.
follow
us.
Cheeba too.
Cheeba Africa and
Yeah.
also Cheeba Delicious if you want.
You understand?
On
So
Insta.
motivate. Hashtag Cheeba. Hashtag podcast SA. Like this episode, subscribe to the channel, and then we will consider you. Is there anything else you want to say to the viewers, my friend, before we
Look, whether it's cannabis, whether it's electrical work, whether it's media or whatever, the one thing, guys, you have to remember is that you're the chosen one. Out of I don't know how many billions of spam that were out there, you're the one that came out, and there's a reason for that. Don't fall to a life of mediocrity. Be something, be someone, because once this show is over, it's over, and we don't know where we're going. Some are going to Mars. I don't know where that's going to. I don't know if you want to go to a barren country or a barren planet that doesn't have water or any resources.
I'm sorry. This is my hemp.
No, this is your. Oh, she's wearing it. And I must say, the innovator in this one, this is more Jonga guys who doggy hemp. She's wearing an illegal substance. She's trafficking right now. And I must say, now with this one, please, thank you so much for innovating and showing people that it's possible to be more than what you were 4 or 5 years ago. We are always innovating and we're evolving ourselves as human beings. That's what human beings do. You can't be the same thing or the same person for the next 10, 20 years. Me, I've changed. Go back to the videos, you'll see how different I look.
Yeah, he's fresh now.
And
He's eating the man. There's too much moolah.
I'm eating your man. But so basically, guys. So just my last, because I'm an elder, just don't settle for mediocrity, because we're Africans, we're innovative. This skin, guys,
Powerful.
DNA from the gods. That's why they don't like us.
We could that
Problem.
last statement we could
Problem.
too much. But anyways, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for
thank
having
you so much for the compliment. I really truly appreciate it. And on that note, I hope you've got the details right for the competition, guys. Spread the word. The five individuals, first five. Born. We are there. Cost for Cheeba. 5.
Online.
The competition ends in
T's and C's.
October.
T's and
Every
C's.
month we will be selecting who the winner is. Ne? Relinda. And on that note, please remember to cannabis responsibly at all times. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe, like, and share buttons below. We would also appreciate your comments. Thank you so much for watching. To cannabis don't forget to hit that subscribe, like, and share buttons below. We would also appreciate your comments. And remember to cannabis responsibly at all times.